Hello, Monster Bounty, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 27 of my Kugath campaign, where I was just looking at the Demon Prince souls. It looks like no one is actually in the Realms of Chaos anymore. The only people, well, the only faction with 3 souls is currently the Northern Provinces. They are also Strength rank 2, so that's good. I mean, I'm hoping maybe Zinch can put the.
Tomorrow.
I mean, you are at war with.
All you behold in Zinch.
Okay, shut up.
Zinch has brought you.
I could send an army north, maybe, to try and put the pain on Cathay. But I'm busy in the south at the moment. I don't have time. Alright, well, I don't care about that. We're going to leave. We're going to let that rebel. You, I'll keep for the moment. You are continuing to chase after dwarfs. I guess as long as we're being chased, they're not doing anything else. So there is that. There is an army up here. That's Katerin. They've lost 2 of the 3 cities. We're going to go and knock out Wolfenburg. Well, I'm going to sack Wolfenburg first because it's going to give me 74k. And I feel like I could definitely do this. You know, treat yourself. Give yourself 74k. And it's good. I guess we could build some more bits here just for funsies. Why not? I'm not going to...
Father Nurgle.
I kind of want to destroy Castle Drakenhof. Actually, just out of interest, Andrew. 26k. Seems like a lot of money that I really could do with. So maybe we should go and get that. Woolworths. Excellent. You can have that. Your pick and mix definitely was a producer of disease, a progenitor. Well, it was riddled, probably. All those kids with all their hands in the pick and mix, riddled, absolutely riddled. I might go. Do I just get rid of these plague bearers and just replace them with fuck it? Okay, you're gone.
I love them regardless.
Indeed, I know you do, but still. Let's get another Beast of Nurgle. Should we do something like that? I'm tempted to get some Furies. Maybe if I get 2 Furies.
Time for new children.
Let's do something like that. Balls grads. I'm gonna stay. We're gonna keep with that. I'm not gonna upgrade anything there because I'm not entirely sure it will stay. I guess I'll repair you. To be honest, it always makes you think of the Jingo, the Discworld book Jingo, and how it explained how the Kalach Empire had grown the way it had because the borders would be raided. The peasants or the people living on the borders would complain about the raiders, so they would send out armies to sort of like deal with the raiders, end up pushing into the raiding territory, end up expanding their empire, who then had more people on the borders, their new borders, who were complaining about raiders attacking them, but also doing some raiding on the off chance as well. So basically it just made their, you know, and it feels like that in Warhammer 3. Every time I expand, it's just another border to defend. No, I'm not going to declare war on them. They're literally right next to me with a stack. Settlement besieged. Really? Really? You're doing that, are you? You're doing that. It's not a smart move. And that was your better stack as well. Now you've just got a horde of goblins who are basically dead. Where the fuck are you going? Phaedrian, go and... Did you succeed? Oh my god, you did as well, you absolute legends. Hello?
I refuse.
Oh, I bet you do. You're literally half dead.
I'll have your soul.
Alright. Wolfenberg. Now, I'm going to raise this, but obviously I'm going to sack it first because I want the money. Crushing defeat. That's bollocks. This map is actually really cool. So as we advance on the city walls itself, the city is kind of split into two sections, basically. You kind of have this front section here, which has the walls on it. And then it's kind of like cut in, so you've got 3 bridges that then segment the rest of the city. And then it kind of like goes up here, so the actual city centre's all the way over here. And the sort of city kind of like curves around. So you've got this really cool like 2-stage potential siege where you've got this front location, and then you kind of like back in to the bridges, and then you can fall back. We're attacking this section of the city. I mean, some of these maps are absolutely fantastic. Some of them are a bit like, that's fine, I guess. And then some of them are just like, wow, that look amazing. So Adele and Aretha Franklin are into the big blob event. Now, it was this building here does not apparently they should probably move that building. Apparently, it has no obstacle to it. People could just ghost through it. But I mean, you know, I'll forgive them that. Spawning in more plague bearers to join the party, and what a party it is. I'm having a little trouble with this guy over here. I think the Great Unclean Ones couldn't decide who was going to attack the gate. They kept on. They were too polite. They were like, no, after you, no, after you, and so no one was attacking the gate. So we've had to sort of fiddle about with that. The plague bearers, rather than send them up onto the wall, I've decided to send them through the gates because I think that should be fine. Plague bearers cutting down the Empire Knights there. The gates are now under our control. And, oh, look at this lovely blob of infantry. I mean, it used to be infantry anyway. Ooh. Nasty. Yeah, that wiped out 3 units of handguns. I mean, that's going to make my life significantly easier. Is this gate going down? Almost, almost. It's getting there. We're almost there. It's happening. 393, 289. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. 185, 133, 81. Then we're through. We're through. Okay, we're through. Kugath's group is through. This is the group with the Great Unclean Ones. Kugath is backing up that as well. And then Weird Al Stankovic. More Plague Bearers also bringing up the rear. Over here we've got Crow Botherer, we've got the Soul Grinders, and there's a big old mass as they're trying to defend the barricade. They're doing their best to hold us back. Meanwhile, we're pushing further into the city. They do have a couple of mortars who are currently well, they're trying to bombard the rotflies, which is not really a good... I really do hate that water texture. It just looks awful. Like, I could be okay with it at sea, but it just looks really bad. I don't like it. Anyway, we're trying to reach the barricade, but there's too many humans in the way. Too many bloody mortals. Look at these guys. They just won't quit. They keep on trying to stop our advance. Another barricade over here with more... What's this? Swordsmen and armoured Kossars? Holding those... Oh no, just armoured Kossars just holding us back. For the moment. Kugath, though, charging straight ahead into a Free Company militia and showing him who's boss. the fact there's like more city over there. What the fuck is that? It's like a reservoir bit? Something? I love the little bits of environmental storytelling. Oh, it kind of looks like the cafe map, doesn't it? They had like a thing. Are there doors? Let me check. Okay, there is a door. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. A door on the other side, otherwise what's the point? There is. Okay, I'm happy with this. This seems like an actual building that would, you know, be in existence. I really like this map. It's really cool. Anyway, sending the rock flies in because we need someone to pick apart these units, especially like the mortars. We need to stop the mortars. More and more infantry being thrown in to slow us down. It's just a press of bodies here. We can't push through it. They're losing so many men, but we're being bombarded at the same time. The rock flies now moving in to try and mop up these units back here. Things like the mortars need to be knocked out. Ideally, anyway. Kugath now pushing on. That barricade's about to go down. Sort of surplus to requirements now that Kugath's actually just gone around it, but still. It has slowed us down. Rock flies mopping up the rear there. That's exactly what we needed. And the barricade's down. Perfect. They're still holding us back. They've done a sterling effort here, just holding back this horde. Unfortunately, they've been outflanked. While they've been holding off one prong of our attack, a secondary prong is now past those defences. Just knock out those mortars and the halberdiers. We're going to send some of our forces to go and help out this barricade, including Stitch the Eternal, who's going to drop a nice heal on top of everyone there. Keep everyone in tip-top condition. And here come Mr. Blobby and the Great Unclean One that I keep meaning to rename to Cuddles Reloaded. Yeah, here they come. That barricade's going to go down very soon. And those fleeing units are now being headed off. Weird Al Stankovic joining in, and he's going to drop his nasty AoE kill buff contagion thingy. Finally, the barricade goes down. That held back for a long time. And the enemy army is routed. I'm going to enjoy sacking this place, and not just because of the money, although that is a major factor. Oh. Ka-ching! Thank you. Take that. Now we can't. I could loot and occupy it. Do I just occupy? Fuck it, I'll occupy it. Whatever. Whatever. What do we got? Do we get any money from this? No, it's just the same thing. Okay, that's fine. I guess we'll just go for infrastructure buildings, because that will give us the biggest bang for our buck, won't it, really? Especially the control buildings. You know, things getting the Nurgle... No, mind you, the Nurgle corruption is fine here. There's a lot of Empire factions heading towards me. Like, they've got bigger problems with Scrag, don't they?
Not possible.
Alright, well, you know, I'm just saying, maybe you want to... Why the fuck have you got that? I mean, I'm not bothered, I'm just confused. Am I just ignoring Kislev and just
Father Nurgle.
dealing with other things? I guess I am. I don't even need to deal. You're basically dead anyway.
No.
Oh, look, it's not my fault. It's your fault. Oh no's back. I mean, why the fuck was Oh no all the way over here? I killed him when he was like over here. the fuck was he doing that far? I guess if I torch... He's only got one city. I guess if I torch his city, he won't have anything left, right? Right? So if we go down and torch him, at least... If I kill everyone in the entire world, then there won't be anyone left to declare war. I mean, that in theory, that's a way of... That's peace, right? Right? No one seems to be saying no, so I'm going to go with it. That's the plan. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Let's take the replenishment. Yeah, okay, here's the plan. We kill everyone, and then there won't be anyone left to fight us. That's the plan. There's nothing we can do about corruption, is there? Apart from increase our own corruption, because that then decreases enemy corruption? I don't really care about this. Do I care about this? Nah, I'm not that bothered. I mean, these dwarves... I mean, realistically, can these dwarves do anything to me? I mean, maybe to Gristle. They might be able... I mean, they could effectively maybe sack that. Maybe. If I bring you over here... recruit a shit ton of Nurglings. You're plagued. You ain't doing nothing. Alright. Okay. Foul. Maybe I send you up to go and have a look at Kislev and see if there's anything we can do there. I mean, it's unlikely, but worth a punt. You can be upgraded. We'll upgrade you. We'll get that going. I guess Fort Jakov is fine, so I could do that. Gristle might fall. Iverkov has defences, so I'm going to pop the... Let's do that. They might now be like absolutely like riddled with indecision, because if they try and march past me, I think I can still reach them. So basically, they're screwed. I'm going to go down and destroy Siegfried and Roy down here, because that means that then Oh No is dead. I mean, more dead than usual. Then I might torch the whole of Sylvania, and fucking everything up. What? If you only got one city, you've got one city, and you decided to.
I will not obey.
Oh, you motherfucker! Right, okay. Well, I mean, you've already got plague, right? So in theory, that will spread. And afflict that guy, and then we can. Yeah, sure. Okay, good. And then we're just waiting for the imminent rebellion. God, I mean, it's been a nightmare from the start, hasn't it? I'm just going to abandon it, I think. I mean, actually, wait. Could I just give this to you? Karak Dum. If I give you that, would you give me a defensive alliance? Because that way, I can see what you're up to. Holy shit!
My will does not bend.
Holy fuck. Okay, well, there's stuff going on here then.
I serve only the dragons.
Alright, well, we know where that is.
Interference will cost you dearly.
So, Zinch. Where are your armies? Falco's there. Okay, so it looks like you're trying to fend this off. You do have... I mean, Kairos is there. He's got enough armies. I think he can do this. I don't know what are you guys doing? You're military allies with the northern provinces. Holy shit. They've got a little alliance there with the pink ogres. I mean, sure, why not? Where would now? What's the safest place? We'd probably. Is it that one? I mean, the last Sky Castle is pretty safe. The Great Hall of... I don't even know why you have that, but that's not very safe. Karak Varg. Oh, but that all depends what recruitable units we can get. Doom Knights of Zinch. I'm in. I'm in. Fuck it. I'm in. Nurgle and Zinch. Against the world. This works, right? Yeah.
What gifts do you bring?
Watcher. You want me to join your war against the Thunderguts? Oh, those guys. I mean, it's not... To be honest, I've got enough people I'm fighting. I'm okay, thanks, Kairos. To be honest, you just should have seen that one coming. Right, we've spread the plague to Cat... Where the fuck's Catering gone? Where's she gone? I bet she's heading this direction. Fucking guarantee it.
The Dome of Fate.
Alright, we need to get ready for that. We will be ready. Right, Dog Burglar has just a car crash of an army there. What are you fucking doing? Where are you? Are you just doing the long? Are you just going the long way round?
I will not shame my clan. Bake.
Well, your clan is blisters, mate. You've gone a long way just to not do anything. Right, you're basically fucked. So I'm not going to worry about that. Instead, we're going to head in this direction and sort that little problem out. Butcher Fent, but to be honest, I'm not interested in Butcher Fent. What I want is Siegfried and Roy down here. Because if I torch that, no more Ono von Karstein. And if I torch Hairgig, which does seem like a good shout. Now, let's assume that these guys are dicks and they will want to try and retake Wolfenburg. So we'll sit there and ambush. Right, we've got 3 armies up. We've got 61k in the bank. We're losing 2.5k a turn. Telogasts is fine. I guess I could... like a specialist. As long as you still got plague, I don't really care, because you'll just slowly die, and this will just slowly rebel. So enjoy that, I guess. And there's no army, because the only army they have is this little shitty army here. You know, the one that's basically fucking dead. Gristle's fine. We can upgrade you. Get more control in there. I'll stick you in Gristle just to hold that off. Keep it. Alright, so I think these armies are probably going to try and come and take Wolfenburg. And when they do, we'll butt them away, and then we'll go and raise Hairgig. It'll be fun. I fucking guarantee it. So this is far... Okay, good. I think the only thing I'm slightly worried about is where Catherine is. But I would imagine if Catherine was in this territory, she might be in ambush stance. I don't know, but I can't see her. Do I maybe spread a plague into Cathay? God, what the hell is going on here? This is a mess, isn't it? Jesus. You've got your little balloon. You're a slave to the winds, mates. Oh, disciplined. We can't get any more plague ridden. We've got 6 of 5, apparently. Where those are, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Let's do something like this.
Cultist of the plague.
And we'll send you over here. We'll basically keep doing that and try and cause as much trouble as possible.
Nurgle space.
I don't know why. You ended your defensive alliance. Why? Oh, because I'm being friends with those guys. Lalorn's dead. Please say it was Slanesh. Yeah, it was. Ah, good. Fuck elves. Seriously. Alright, we lost that one. That's good. Ostermark is going to rebel, which... Do I massively care about that? Not really.
Wondrous day.
Right, vampires. Odo von Karstein. Andrew's here to say hello and to put you out of my misery. Oh no, von Karstein on the back of his Zombal dragon. Not quite sure what he's doing. He's just dicking about. Now, Nurgle units are so tanky that we don't really have to stress too much about just throwing them into the meat grinder. I do think Nurgle works very well in sieges. And of course Andrew is the most Nurgle of all Nurgle. Getting stuck right in there. Absolutely just murdering people left, right and centre. In comes some Vargeists. And this is, I mean, this big blob of infantry here is just... It's Andrew's bread and butter. He can just mop that up, no problem. Look at that, he's already up to 21 kills. 22 kills. Our Furies are, well, potentially suiciding themselves into the units on the wall. Ono von Karstein landing to attack our second group. That includes our Soul Grinders. Fortunately, though, we also have Oscar here. And Oscar can drop Fate of Buna and Spirit Leech on old Ono, which means that's going to reduce his health very rapidly. So his health is going down, yeah, pretty quickly. Obviously, he will regenerate that, but that's going to take a big chunk out of him. I'm not watching my Furies, and they're getting absolutely wrecked. I probably should care, but I don't. I don't care. Andrew's up to 76 kills. That's 78. And now, all of our Plague Bearers have lined up on the wall and are just bombarding the enemy. Look at this Necromancer here. I mean, he should love people's heads being thrown at him. I mean, he's got a torso as a backpack, so you'd think he'd be fully in, but it is not like death heads being chucked at him. I guess maybe it's the plague. So he's a bit sad about that. You can see he's walking away. He's trying not to let it show, but inside he's devastated. Absolutely fucking devastated. That Vargeist has been a bit of a... Vargolf? That's a Vargolf, isn't it? It says it's Vargolf. The Vargeist, the flappy ones. They're the ones that are dead. And of course the Exalted Bloodletters, I mean, tearing through the undead there up to... I mean, easily getting the number of kills they need to buff themselves up to their 73 weapon strength, which is ludicrous. Plague Bearers are almost out of ammo, but they've made every shot count. They've done a lot of damage with those Death Heads. Just free reign to drop them on everyone. Ono von Karstein taking a bit of a battering there. He's currently a bit stuck into melee combat. It does seem like the soul grinders have, like, sync animations. I'm not 100% sure, but... Oh no, he's done some damage, to be fair. But he's also losing health rapidly, and also most of his army's dead. I mean, you know, properly dead this time. He's definitely a wee bit surrounded. He's having a rough time.
Come now, children. Win it back.
That's it. Punch that dragon in the face. Okay. Oh no, he's not super happy. He's losing leadership and he's starting to take more damage. What's left of his army? Well, there's not much left, to be fair. Just some zombies holding us back, and zombies are garbage. I mean, they're really bad. How's Ono doing? Oh, he's not doing well. He's starting to crumble. He's sad, and you know when the undead get sad, they're dead. Well, with Ono dead, and his army starting to crumble, this could well be the end of Ono von Karstein. We can but hope, because... God, this guy has been a minor thorn in my side. Ah, well, I lost the Furies, but still. I'm just going to raise it.
Demolish it all.
Right, that's one less problem. I got 99 problems, but oh no, von Karstein ain't one of them anymore. Although Manfred's may well be. No, Phaedrian! Oh, mate, against Manfred as well. Double fail.
Not likely. Plaguefather.
Okay, you are close enough. Hello. I can see you've got plague. That is unfortunate. I mean, not for me, obviously, but for you. Do I? I get the feeling that the Ultras are just going to dick me over. Ah, I love a good artillery bombardment early in the morning. Especially one that's quite so effective. Looking good so far. They do have some Ice Guard with them, though. I do think the alliance system is such a good idea. Because it just makes the armies you meet just that little bit more varied. Okay, we're taking a little bit of fire there, but that's nothing too bad. So we're going to advance. Obviously, these guys have got a speed of 16 now, but I don't think it actually slows them down that much. I mean, it is slowing them down slightly, maybe, but I don't think it slows... I mean, 16 to 23 isn't really much of a difference. Aldebrand Ludenhoff is getting puked on. Spirit Leech and Rancid Visitations being cast on him. His health is dropping like a stone. The Rockfly is going to chase after any missile unit they can hunt down. And while that's happening, the enemy infantry is engaged. We sent one of our Soul Grinders to engage the War Bears because, you know, they're quite nasty. So take them out. And the Empire Spearmen being torn to shreds by the exalted Plague Bearers. Ludenhoff getting away with only 1,000 health left. Get him, Kugath. Oh, good shot. Holy shit. Shots. Yeah, they have. The Empire's getting torn to pieces. Just no competition for the exalted Plague Oh, looks like Ludenhoff is on his way back to attack Adele. I do not think that's a good idea, mate. I mean, I know she's artillery, but it's very loose terminology. Another Rants of Visitations. Oh, boop. Unfortunate. He's dead. He's dead, and his army is as well. Probably could have auto-resolved that. Just couldn't be sure. Couldn't be sure. We can't quite reach you, but I wonder if we just scooch back here a bit. Stick ourselves in ambush stance, whether you may decide to come to play.
Father Nurgle.
Now, what bad... How many settlements do you have? Just the 2. I mean, we could finish you off. We could finish you off and the vampires and the dwarves. I mean, what a boon. Oh, hello. So, you're heading in this direction now. You are plagued, but only for one more turn. So...
Cultist of the Fly Lord. A pox.
Let's get Valmir Cool in here. He's like 007, isn't he? It's more like a code name. Shaken, not stirred, and then a hacking cough. His army is generally okay. What would be better against... I'm trying to think what we... I mean, we've got the flight, so we've got some, like, fairly good fast moving. Maybe just, like, some beasts. Like, if we just got a couple of beasts. I mean, to be honest, magical support would be really useful. But we're going to have to make do with that. God, there's just a shit ton of little armies hanging around. Scrag, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Are you getting shit done, or are you just being useless?
I will.
You want to attack Midland. What about... Attack Altdorf, right? Knock out Altdorf. If you can knock out Altdorf, like, go for that one. Like, why are you going over? Don't go for there. Go for there. Go and attack that. You can't attack them both. All right, attack Ilhart then. Basically, just do that. Oh, do I have to get you to? Do I have to tell you to do everything? And what? Right, Kairos. What the fuck are you doing?
My will does not bend.
Losing, by the looks of it. But you didn't see that one coming, did you, useless bastard? God knows. Let's... Casualty... Tumorous squirts? I mean, sure. Why not? I mean, Kislev is basically in tatters at this point. Really, Ted here should be making headway.
I switch bows to no one.
And yet,
I'll freeze.
you've got a little army there to deal with. Come on, mate. Oh, there's... Talk of devil. Nikari! Actually, if Nikari can harass the Empire for me, that would be a bit of a win.
Of the plague.
You still got plague? Of course you do. So we're fine. You're not happy because you've got plague, and also probably your settlements aren't so... Military presence is... Oh, they do have an army there. We've still got the dwarves down here. If Andrew can swing down, wipe out Stirland into Sylvania, destroy Manfred, you know, that's the dream. Hello, Manfred. It's fine, you can have it. Plus 75 allegiance with Clan Mulder, or more diplomatic relations with the Oracle. I mean, the allegiance would be good, but we don't have an outpost because there's already one there. So that's not. So I'm gonna do that instead. Let's make Kairos like us more. Zhao Ming. God, Cathay's really pushing Kairos in every front, isn't he? I mean, God, look at this. Just a swarm of Cathay and ogres. I'm a little bit concerned now. Is Kairos going to get his ass kicked?
The joy of disease.
Goodness me. Alright, let's head in this direction. We're going to... I was going to get to Stirland, but I'm going to knock out Sylvania first, I think. Let's knock out Sylvania first. We don't have enough of that. We could get some ogres, but why would I? I could get some, like, halbards or something. I do like my flesh hounds. We get, what, 4? No, 2 a turn, don't we? I do like my flesh hounds. Fast moving, very useful. You know what I can always do? I can always use more flesh hounds. Aha! You did. Look, see? Idiots! Come back here, you little shits. I'm going to crush all of you. And with any luck, that'll give Scrag the opening he needs. I reckon I can resolve that. Ow! Alright, no biggie. We'll meander back this way. Do we have another plague? Yes, we do. Right, okay, we can get rid of you. We can get you in there. Okay, this is now the perfect army. We can give you the heals. And then we just need the rifts to open once more. And ideally, like, 2 more armies would be good. I feel like 2's a good number.
Everything rots.
Right, Valmir, you go after that.
Will wail and suffer.
Boop. Excellent. I'm going to move you here. Right, you stay there. If they go and grab Volksgrads, we can immediately go and fuck them up. No worries. We got this. Right, Andrew is gonna murder Manfred, clean that up, clear out Stirland, go through the mountains, clear all that up. It's gonna be great. Meanwhile, Kugath is going to... to be honest, what I might do is just grab as much territory as possible, and then when we hop through the rift, which we will, and we're going back to Zinch's realm, and this time... Oh, this time... But then if the Empire do retake stuff, like, what do I care, right? They're retaking settlements that I just don't give a shit about. In fact, what I might... Well, do I care about them? Well, maybe they can lay siege to them and I don't care. I mean, you're raiding me. And to be honest, you can't do shit. I mean, we could always go and hit Eringrad's actually really close. I hadn't realised how close it was. We could do that. I mean, if we torch Eringrad, what's Kislev got? Nothing. They're basically fucked at that point. They don't even have Cracker Drac, do they? The Forbidden Citadel will be their only capital at that point. They have nothing. No money. No decent recruitment. Fucked. Maybe we should do that before the rifts open, but that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.